What is up, guys? My name is Kameding, and today I have for you guys another gun versus gun, a Maplestrike versus a Zubeknakov. Some of you guys have suggested this. I did see a comment with over 10 likes on the comment, which means a lot of you guys like this idea. So I thought, why not give it to you? I got some Steam messages, some Discord messages asking for these two guns to be compared because they are rather alike. A lot of people like the Zubeknakov, a lot of people like the Maplestrike, and I'm just going to show you guys which is the best and to stop all the fight between the two. And like any other gun vs gun video, boy has it been a while, we're going to shoot each zombie in the head, body, and limbs, as well as trees, as well as cars. Check the recoil of each gun, check how long it takes to empty out a clip. Granted, the clips are different sizes, but we'll take that into consideration. And then we might spray down some zombies at a little village where I know, just to show you guys the spray between each gun and how easy it is to take down a lot of enemies at once. But let's just get right to this. Let's actually jump down here. Nah, we're not gonna do it right now. We're just gonna put the scope on actually to make it a little easier. One shot headshots, as you can tell. Body shots is gonna be uno, dos. Two shots. Oops, that was bad. I'm sorry about that. Let's go to this one right here. 1, 2 shot body shots and the little arm. 1, 2, and 3, which all makes sense. This is, of course, 1, 2, and well, I messed it up. But it's 1, 2, and 3. This is basically how most guns are. 1, 2, and 3 from the high class guns. Let's go on to a Zubeknakov. Let's put on that scope as well, and let's turn it to semi. And let's check out the damage on these zombies. It's going to be a 1-shot headshot, I'm guessing. Yes. A 2-shot body shot. Yes. And a 3-shot limb shot. I guessed correct, I guess. So that means all zombie damage is the exact same for all of these guns. Going on to the next test, we're going to be shooting Pine Tree, this one, and then that one with the Maplestrike and Zubeknakov, because it's not all about zombies, it's about all types of damage that you can possibly do. We're going to try it on players as well. So on a tree right here, let's see how much ammo it takes to take it down. And as you can tell, it took 67 bullets, it seems, to take down that tree. Let's try it now with the Maplestrike. And if it took the Zubeknakov 67 shots, I'm gonna guess it's gonna take the Maplestrike about 67 as well. And actually took the Maplestrike exactly 67 as well. The Zubeknakov and Maplestrike seem to be matching out completely identical. And going on to vehicle damage, we're going to shoot both of these cars completely spawned in at 100% health and see what it gets to. 94, and how the pattern's been, this should be 94 as well, I'd assume. Yes, and let's see, let's do 2 more shots into this. It's at 82 now, and let's do 2 shots into this. It is now 82. So it's literally matching up completely. 1, 2, 3, 5 shots into each. This is at 53. And this is at 53. The Zubeknakov and Maplestrike are literally identical so far when it comes to damage. Let's go on to player damage. We have a good guy right here, that one guy. We're actually on my server right now, the Unturned Council. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be checking the damage of these two guns in the head, body, and limb. So let's start off with the head, and let's see how much damage it does to a player. Headshot does 44 damage on a player. And let's go to Zubeknakov and see how much damage that does to a head. Zubeknakov does 40 damage to a head. Both bleeding, of course, because we're on a normal server. If you play on an easy server, there won't be any bleeding. So it's a 4 damage difference. Maplestrike's finally showing some headway on damage, but barely anything. Now, body. Maplestrike hit 32 and bleeding. I thought only headshots bleed, but alright, maybe I am mistaken. Zubeknakov, 30 and bleeding. So they're all making you bleed. Let's see if the limb shot makes you bleed. I'm not exactly actually sure. I never knew about this bleeding part, actually. Let's start with the Maplestrike first. But as you can see, the Maplestrike came in the lead by 2 damage. Let's check the limb now. or the arm or the leg. What a limb shot is, if you guys don't know, an arm and a leg is a limb, and that's different than body. A Maplestrike does 24 damage on a limb. Let's check the Zubeknakov now. And the Zubeknakov did 22 and bleeding. So all these guns make you bleed, it seems. But we're not worried about the bleeding right now. That has nothing to do with this. He can't see before, but the Maplestrike did 44 to the head, while the Zubeknakov did only 40. The Maplestrike did 32 to the body, while the Zubeknakov only did 30. And then the Maplestrike did 24 to the limb, when the Zubeknakov only did 22. We're finally seeing the damage difference between these two guns, and Maplestrike is showing in the lead. At this point, it doesn't really matter because it's so minuscule, because if you really think about it, how many times is your health stuck at 2%? I know it happens every now and then, but it's not a thing that happens very, very often. That's up to you guys though, but that damage doesn't do it for me. I gotta test some more things out. With the Maplestrike edging 3 to 2 extra damage on the Zubeknakov, barely anything, we're going to head on to distance, and we're going to see that the Zubeknakov's distance is a whopping 199. 200 meters is the distance. Going on to the Maplestrike, also, if I put on the rangefinder, I'm guessing it'll be the same. Yes, both as well, 200 meters for the Zubeknakov and the Maplestrike. These guns were completely identical, just the Maplestrike is edging the Zubeknakov with that damage, barely, just a slight bit. I just increased the sharpshooter skill. We're going to be testing the Maplestrike and the Zubeknakov with the best attachments that we can possibly get on each. I have the scope, but we're going to be doing hip fire. I got the laser, I got the vertical grip. Let's see what we can do. We're not going to have any military barrel. As you can see, it's a very, very, very small hitbox, or whatever you call that. And the Zubeknakov, I'm guessing, is not going to be the same, as you can tell. Stand about here, and let's see how the recoil is. And let's put on the horizontal grip and check again. So it's your choice. This is with the vertical grip. This is with the horizontal grip. What's better? That's basically very, very opinionated. I'm going to go with the horizontal grip in my eyes because I can just pull straight down, and that's a lot easier. Let's go on to a Maplestrike, and I'm not sure exactly where I was standing actually, but let's stay right here. Very, very close together. Let's go on to a horizontal grip, and let's see. You're going to for sure want a vertical grip on the Maplestrike without a question. Let's do it again. As you can tell, the vertical grip gets the spread very, very close together. Now we're going to see how hard it is to control each gun. I'm going to try to control the spread into one little zone just to see the control that I can have over the gun. We're going to start with the Zubeknakov. We're going to move over to the Maplestrike, and we're going to compare the two spreads. Let's go. There's the Zubeknakov with 35 bullets, and let's go on to the Maplestrike, lining ourselves with this. Let's go again. And as you can tell right off the bat, the Maplestrike is very, 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 it has a very tighter, I guess you can say, spread than the Zubeknakov has. The Zubeknakov seems to be a little bit more spread out. Though that's not a huge difference, to be honest. There is one outlier on the Maplestrike. That was just a my bad scenario right there. But as you can tell from that, from my control that I have over the two guns, the Maplestrike does win out a little bit. But I mean, they're very, very close together. And of course, as you can tell, the Maplestrike, just look at the aim. It's very, very close. The Zubeknakov is very, very not as close. Going on from that, of course, what we always do, we're going to empty out the clips of both the Zubeknakov and the Maplestrike. Of course, the Maplestrike has a magazine of 30 bullets, and the Zubeknakov has a magazine of 35 bullets. I will take that into consideration. But anyways, let's see which one shoots faster. There's the Zubeknakov, and let's go to the Maplestrike. That was a pretty close one in my eyes. I have no idea which one was actually faster. You guys can see it on the screen right now. I guarantee it's very, very close. in my opinion, after looking at all of this, I still think the Maplestrike is my favorite gun over the Zubeknakov. I might be a little bandwagonish, and I know a lot of people bandwagon the Maplestrike, but the Maplestrike has been my gun in Unturned for so long. Ever since the beginning I started Unturned, my Maplestrike was always my favorite gun. But hope you guys enjoyed this gun vs gun video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Comment down below your opinions. What gun do you think is best? If you have any more information about the two guns, or any future gun vs gun videos that you want to see on this channel. My Twitter is in the description below. My Steam account is in the description below. Steam groups are in the description below. My server is on my Discord in the description below. A lot of links in the description below. Make sure to check out my description always. It's always a fun place to go. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Kameding, and I'm out of here. See you guys later.